Welcome to game number 2 of this championship finals rounds between Vortix and DeMuslim. DeMuslim lost the first game of this series, was currently down 0-1. Vortix did win with the Roost against his Abbasid Dynasty, and since it is a best of 7, you'll be seeing a lot of civilizations here in this series. Now, right now, Vortix is playing as China against DeMuslim's English, and DeMuslim did pick this map. We are on Altai, which has sheep towards the middle. Let's see if they are able to find them. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Look at them. 1, 2, 3. Do they ship spawn over here too? Is it really just kind of an uneven sheep? Is that how it is? Maybe it's just like you gotta get lucky? Yeah, so it's 3 sheep there. Muslim with 0 sheep at the moment. And against China, rather boomy civilization. I assume we'll probably see some English pressure in the feudal age, maybe some kind of ram push. But we'll see. I wouldn't want to be playing against China late game in such a narrow map, for sure. So yes, right now the score is Vortix is up 1, and DeMuslim looking to get some points on the scoreboard in this best of 7. Now look at all these sheep. Now I like what he's done here. He's got a lot of sheep. Oh, what? Whoa! What? Hey. Look, I've never seen this before. He got the sheep on top of the hill and they ran all the way around the hill. Oh my gosh. Vortix with the map hacks. Got all the sheep right now. Somebody clipped that. Somebody clipped that. That was wild. Has DeMuslim got a single sheep? Not a single sheep. No lamb chops for dinner for DeMuslim. Wow. Wow. There's a singular sheep over here, but he's doing his own thing. He's not sure about he getting eaten today. Those sheep were like my dog when I walk away with food. Okay, so Vortix gathering gold. Obviously, this Imperial official working on getting the gold from these buildings. You see they crew them up over time. Something special about for the Chinese, so they don't even need to gather gold via the traditional method, the barbaric mining methods. Oh my gosh, I thought he would at least get that sheep and he didn't. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely huge. He has his hunt here at least. He has these berries, but he didn't get any sheep. I mean, well, he look at all the sheep over here. Sheep for days. Sheep for days. So getting into the second age, we've obviously going to be seeing the council hall coming out with some longbows, most likely. What will China do? Will they go for a 2 town center boom? Will they go for a dynasty? Will they go for some kind of feudal pressure? You never know. So we'll have to watch and see very closely what Vortix is doing. Walking out to build some walls. So trying to keep his longbows away from his precious villagers. A smart idea on a map like this. A rather easy map to wall, to be honest. So kind of interesting choice. DeMuslim did pick this map. Man, there's all those sheep. How many sheep did he get? I mean, I don't think it counts the dead sheep. He has at least 11 alive sheep there right now. That is just absolutely brutal. I'm looking at the map spread. Look where all the stone spawned for Vortix or for DeMuslim. It's like 1, 2, 3. All the stone like spawned in this line. But Vortix's stone is all in the back line. Huh. Very interesting. He's got a large one back here. Yeah, some interesting resource distribution in general. But anyways. There's that Barbican in the sun. He doesn't even have to complete the wall all the way, right? He just wants to get close enough so they have to go past this Barbican. So a smart move with the Barbican in front of his gold to secure that up. Is he going for stone? Not yet. No stone for him yet. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm assuming we'll see a ram push, maybe longbow ram push, but I mean, he could age. I don't think I would be wanting to try to play late game against China personally. They are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so getting lots of wood right now, starting to train up these longbows and instantly walking across. You hear him yelling, "Trelbora!" But he's just going to run into this Barbican when he gets over here. I mean, that Barbican's got that locked down. His right side is exposed, I guess. But look at this. He's doing it so that he can't run around the back. Very smart. You see players do this. Just a little segment so he can't run past here and circle his town center. Lots of longbows flooding across. You guys have all seen this before. I have nightmares of this. These are what my nightmares look like. But Vortix knows it's coming. He's professional. He'll be ready to deal with it. What's going on down here? We got gold still be gathered. Yeah, you're not going to cross it. Oh, we got a tower. Now, why is he building an outpost? You might wonder. Well, for the English, deletes it. They get this network of castles a bonus. If enemy units are nearby, which they usually are, it starts dinging the bell and puts a little fire over top of it. And it gives a 25% attack speed bonus to the longbows. So it's a great bonus for longbows for the English. So building these on the front line helps him just really push the attack with longbows. But, you know, see here, Vortix isn't on this wood line. He's on the back wood line. A nice little spawn for him. He's kind of lucky because look at this. Like, if he was in DeMuslim shoe, all the wood is on the front line. But not going to really get much value. Oh, he actually deleted it. I don't know. Maybe he saw that there was like nothing there. Going for the Imperial Academy. So we are going to have a dynasty coming down for Vortix, which allow... This makes it so that when you enter this dynasty, you train villagers 35% faster. He also has access to build the Jokanu unit if he wants to do that. He will be building a very scenic tower here on the middle cliff. Look at that. A very scenic tower. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful little site there. But yes, there's going to be a very strong Chinese boom here right now. That's going to be something that DeMuslim has to deal with because China is just going to be making all these villagers now that he gets us up. We might even see a second town center. I mean, look at that. He's going for the stone right now. So I think that definitely means we're going to be seeing another town center coming down for Vortix. Let's check a look at the map. Will there be rams? Will there be rams is the real question. Now you see some early farms. English expert farmers, so they've got boosted gather rates. And look at this. Their farms cost 37 wood. So very easy. And you see each age they farm faster. So for them, no reason to walk like all the way out here to the barriers or something. Just make farms. Just make farms. That's what English do. And later on they can even get gold from. There's a lot of whistling going out here. Trying to kill that villager. Oh my gosh, will he get it? Will he get it? Nope. Keeping that scout alive for now. But what will the scout see? He sees the blacksmith. So what would you think? Longbows, and then you see a blacksmith. This would probably tell me, well, you don't know it's a ram push. He's probably going to go for Steeled Arrow first. Well, he could be going for Siege. Yep. I bet he'll go for Steeled Arrow and then Siege Engineering. But, you know, Vortix is probably in an okay spot right now. He's got his village back here. This, by the way, supports 40 population. So you don't have to build a bunch of houses. So it's a good little trade-off here. If you look here, 100 wood compared to the house costing 50, right? So it's a good little discount. Now, DeMuslim plays a ton of China himself, so he has to know like exactly what the Chinese player is doing. I can only imagine. And must be pretty confident since this was his pick. Maybe he thought he would get... I don't know if he thought the tower rush would work, possibly. Possibly. I'm just thinking about these players right now. So they got up this morning or wherever it is where they are in the world, and they had to play these like, you know, intense best of 3 series to get to the finals. And now they have to have the stamina to play a best of 7. I mean, this is hours upon hours upon hours of straight Age of Empires grinding. And I think both players are up for the task, but you've got to account for, like, will there be any mental fatigue as we go on? Will we see any, like, weird performance from either of these players? That's a lot of playing. It's a lot of games in one day. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the other rounds were best of 3, and this one's a best of 7. Like, that feels like a lot, an extreme jump. I mean, I could see best of 7 being in one day. Like, that was the only games. Like, do this tomorrow or something. But anyways, either way, this is what we got. So we'll see who's got the stamina. That wall segment proving to be a crucial thing here right now. And any town center yet? Where's that town center? Yes, he does have a second town center right here. Put it on the berries. 9 villagers currently building that. Let's look at the villager count right now. 39 for Vortix versus 35 to DeMuslim, and he will be pulling out even further. Does look like DeMuslim is looking to age up right now. And then perhaps we'll see some more town centers come down. He's got to be thinking late game at this point. But I don't know. I am terrified of trying these late games, so I don't know. It looks like he's trying to like get a, like some kind of like flank. Does he even know this is happening? Oh boy, here we go. China losing some units very quickly there. This is a nice pickup, but let's be honest, these are extremely cheap units for China. Look at this. Look how much these things cost. Here they are. 20 food. Well, I guess it's not. It costs a little bit. 20 food, 30 wood, 30 gold. I mean, it's not the end of the world. He loses a few of those. He's doing fine. He's running back. He's building a wall. Will he actually wall out his troops? I think he's just barely going to get through. He needs to keep the villagers alive. Oh, these are regular archers. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Those are regular archers. I misspoke. Oh, he's going to lose a villager? Oh, you hate to see it. That poor villager. But I honestly, for DeMuslim, this is not good. I think he was expecting to get a backdoor kind of raid here on the wood line. And he took the time to run all the way around. And for Vortix, you know, he can really focus. He could throw some more layers of walls down. He can focus all his energy down here, throw some towers. It's going to be difficult, but DeMuslim is building a ram, so it really feels like DeMuslim is committing to this southern offensive here. This is kind of like Helm's Deep you got to push through. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is good. You would expect maybe some more wall layers if he knows this is coming, but maybe he thinks that DeMuslim will just back away, but that is surely not going to be the case here. It's trading up for some golden wood you saw right there. Rams coming on in. We hear someone hit the age up. Is that Vortix? Yes, clock tower. Oh boy. So he's going to have siege by the time these Rams get through. Okay, so there we go. Grabbing that palisade. Okay, there you go. They're dead. Okay, so these Rams are pushing, but unfortunately, like, I think he has the time. He's building some backup walls. Yep. Well, hold on. DeMuslim also hits the third age, but I mean, not like he's got anything special up here. He's still going to have these Rams, and now he's going to be facing probably some Springalds, perhaps? That scout, I thought that scout was actually sieging. I don't know what he'll make here. I think Springalds? Throwing down a barracks. I mean, honestly, he could just mass palace guards. I think, okay, DeMuslim knows. He's like, I don't know. Is he going to... He has to know this is a trap. I mean, he doesn't have reinforcements. That's the biggest thing here. He's absolutely isolated. Hell, he could just, like, imagine... He could throw a stone wall up and go attack. Like, he could just, like, push out across here and attack right now. Like, I mean, that's something he could also do. Unfortunately, obviously does not have the stone, doesn't have the space to put the stone wall. But here comes his Rams. They're working on that wall. And yes, a nest of bees are being trained. There you go. Nest of bees. So Vortix has got English quite literally knocking on his door, knocking down the door. I'm going to be coming in very soon. Now, if he takes out some of these houses, or villages rather, this could be high value. These hold 40 population apiece. Let's see. I don't know. Vortix has the pop. I mean, so let's say these are 80 population he loses. Maybe that would be good. Not that expensive to replace, but I think he will kill them. Let's see. Here comes the nest of bees. Imagine if like a bunch of like lancers somehow like got to... there's no gap. Sometimes there's a gap around here. The gap's all the way up here. If they could like flank all the way, wouldn't that be crazy? He still could just ram lancers in here, and I mean, all he has is longbows. STB is looking to get a shot off on the longbows. Let's see if they get it. Let's see if they get it. Oh, he ends up hitting the Rams instead. I think the longbows were his target, though. So DeMuslim just on point with his micro. He's not going to let those sneaky nest of bees get any shots on his army. No. They're going to try, though. Still hitting the Rams. Yeah, I would not just be barreling through in the clock tower nest of bees. So Vortix lives to see another day. Look at the villager count. Still on 2 town centers. 73 vills versus the 56 of DeMuslim. Now, DeMuslim did age up with the King's Palace, so that counts as a town center. So he's technically on 2 town center right now. And is building a siege workshop. So, we'll have to see what DeMuslim is up to next. He's going to run home with those Rams. Probably a smart decision. Because, you know, he didn't have the reinforcement. So he's on the other corner of the map. Interesting little engagement, though. Like, what a weird little, like, battle. Weird little battle. Historians will talk about the ram push of Vortix Deep. I can't say it was a failed campaign. He killed 1 house, I guess. 1 village, rather. But nothing else really going on. Not too much excitement. We've got some siege workshop. Making some manga now. The real threat you got to worry about is this thing, the astronomical clock tower. All right? They make these super strong siege units. Now, Vortix is kind of cornered, is the only thing I can say. Like, he's farming there. Maybe he could work his way this way. Like, I don't know. He seems to, like, not be interested in the northeast. He still could take that, obviously. He could throw some wall segments down. But this map is very interesting. So, I mean, these choke points just can force so much. You know, now he's in the 3rd age. I don't think we're going to see it, but it would be nice to have a monastery and grab some of these relics. DeMuslim could count on some free gold. He could have... I mean, he has kind of the map control right now. He could have all these sacred sites at the moment. Perhaps he'll go for them later. I don't know. Do you see him putting a wall out here? Maybe he'll just, like, build a... I mean, look, there's... Holy shit, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. They're all on the side. If he built his monastery, like, right here, it almost would be valuable. Like, I don't know. He could do that. Or just walk them all back home. I don't know. Either way. Okay, positioning in the middle. Nest of bees and archers. And some men-at-arms in there. Or palace guards, rather. DeMuslim building another ram. Quite curious. I'm feeling like he's feeling good. He's thinking about pushing here. But, I don't know. Is China have enough military production buildings? I'm going to go with no. I mean, granted, he can use his imperial official to supervise them, but I don't know. Perhaps DeMuslim could go for a big push here. We see a mangonel. I mean, imagine if we... Okay, now we have 2 mangonels. This could be a serious English push here. So, 89 vills for Vortix versus the 71 of DeMuslim. And DeMuslim's looking like he's going to play aggressive. I mean, he could just slow push this as well if he wants to. But no springolds yet. Oh, of course there's... Oh, yeah, he could make spring... He doesn't have any springolds yet. Obviously doesn't have any mangonels because he's got the nest of bees. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Longbow's taking some shots from downtown. Oh, man. Men-arms taking some shots from those clock towers. I'll reset the view there. From the clock towers, from the nest of bees. Men-arms trying to push in, but they're, of course, taking shots here from the Barbican and the Sun. Mangonels have not been able to hit anything yet. They're just kind of chilling. Starting to work on that barbecue. He's got 3 rams on the front line, and honestly, oh, look at that. Nest of bees dealing out a lot of damage there. These rams might be going down. Now, he's able to get these outposts up, so you can see his troops actually have that 25% increased attack speed. That's a pretty big thing, to be honest. I don't know why the ram is down there. But there we go. Tries to get a shot. I don't think he landed a mango shot. And right now, trying to kill the springolds on the back line. Mangoes are both down. What's he got left? 2 rams. 2 rams right now. Don't know why he's killing the mining camp. But palace guards doing good. Oh my gosh. Oh, huge nest of bees shot on DeMuslim's longbows. You see, he has spread all of his troops out. Very, very smart when you're facing this. But I think Vortix will hold this. So Springle's taking shots on the Rams, trying to stop it from killing the Barbican, but I don't think... Yep. There we go. The Barbican will survive for another day, and we just got a few longbows. And the Muslims kind of seems a little bit stunned. His army was just kind of sitting there. Now they're retreating. A good hold there from Vortix. Grabbing a mill up to the north. Okay, this puts Vortix in a strong position. I think he traded pretty effectively there. And not to mention he has the villager advantage. More mangonels coming out. We've got longbows, crossbows, and men-at-arms there for the English army healing up there. Yeah, this is a tricky, I don't know, like, I feel like China specializes at being in like these tight choke point siege wars because their siege units have more HP. So I'm still kind of curious why this map. I feel like this is a bad, like, you don't want to be playing late game China on this. I think he might have been overconfident in his longbow tower rush, maybe, but who knows? I don't know. Now we do have villagers up on the gold. Oh, let's look at the gold situation. Now he will have to branch out to the sides, which he could do. He has secured this northern part, kinda. But he's working on the gold in the front line, losing a few villagers there. No keeps yet. And no one's gathering stone either. Yeah, keeps can be really big on this map. Nesta B slowly working on the outpost. Doing a little stretching here. Okay, so Nesta B is working on the outpost. Outpost will be going down, getting a lot of gold on the front line. I wonder what Vortix's next move. I feel like he just wants to keep booming. Wait till he has bombards and Imperial is my guess. But still having the villager advantage, of course. Got this farms going on now. When he hits age 4, he'll be able to get gold from these farms with enclosures. So we'll see if this game does go up to age 4 next. Honestly, we haven't seen many Springald. Okay, there's 2 Springalds coming out from DeMuslim. He's going to need some Springalds to deal with this because that Vortix siege army is growing. Yeah, perhaps thinking the men-at-arms will be able to go in and deal with the siege, but that could be a challenge. Palace guards are nothing to laugh at here. Yeah, but here we go. Vortix pushing out. He's pushing out underneath this outpost, which seems a little interesting, but there we go. Nesta B's taking shots on the front line there, trying to keep his Springalds alive. Muslim gets a shot off, kills 2 of Vortix's Springalds. 2 Vortix Springalds are down. And man-at-arms are on the Nest of Bees. Meanwhile, I feel like Vortix is overextended here, and the Muslim just had a excellent fight. This was just an overall military victory for the Muslim, and might be the momentum he needs to start pushing with his military. That was a great victory for the Muslim. Yeah, I feel like Vortix, it was a kind of a weird fight to take. I don't even know if he needs to, but anyways, yeah, DeMuslim's looking to be in a nice spot. Now, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nest of Bees right now, so that's going to be something to deal with, but there are Springalds to take shots at them. But they got a lot of HP. And they got 300 HP, right? Clock tower. Okay, so we have DeMuslim building a ram, so he is looking to push this base right now. He has the Springalds. He needs to just snipe this Nest of Bees, and then he could really clear some room to do some heavy damage here. And we see villagers trying to get this gold because they're about to lose this mine, quite possibly. If you look at Vortix, he has spent all of his resources just focusing on making siege. Only has a few military buildings. 2 barracks, 1 archery range. Wait, 3 barracks. Okay. That's a decent amount. Oh, we got a battle going up. Okay, man, that ram is like instantly dying because there's so many Nest of Bees. Mangonel, big shot coming out. Man-at-arms on the front line, getting on the Springalds. How is DeMuslim's Springalds doing? They are still alive. The ram's still kind of alive. He's still alive. Let's see how this push goes for DeMuslim. Kiting back, if he groups up, which he is kind of right now, you look at him try to spread those units out because those Nest of Bees do that area attack, and look at all those men-at-arms are very, very low on HP. Ram moving up, trying to kill the Barbican. It's very close, but I think there we go. Nest of Bees does finish it off. Maybe a mangonel shot on the villagers could be big here. Let's see if it happens. Oh, man. Look at all the villagers. Took out several Vortix villagers. Now, Vortix did have plenty of villagers to spare. Probably not the end of the world, but that is certainly a big mangonel shot for him. And he doesn't really... Okay, he has some Springalds. He took out the mangonels. Yeah, the Muslim siege is slowly dying, but at the same time, Vortix's siege is dying as well. So, a sloppy little fight here. No, it's not really decisive in any way. And these palace guards starting to move up here, heading after that mangonel, and look at that bunch of longbows facing some fireworks to the face. I think Vortix is going to hold. Okay, so somehow this Barbican is still alive despite everything. I can't believe, I don't know how much HP it has. Burn! I say that. There it goes. Down goes the landmark. So now I just have to kill 1, 2, 3 more landmarks. And China's the worst one to try to kill landmarks for. But yeah, a lot of fights here on the hills. This looks like all of English's siege is dead. Down goes the mangonel pretty easily. We got palace guards on the front line, nested bees on the back line. Another mangonel rolling on down, but the Springald is ready for it. One shot, one more shot. I think will kill that. Big shot there on the man at arms, but we have palace guards see it. Oh, can they hold? Can they hold? Down goes that mangonel. This is feeling good for Vortix, to be honest. Oh no, he did lose a landmark. Well, we look at the score. It says Vortix is ahead, but not by a whole lot. This is still anyone's game, honestly. But maybe one thing to notice, that's a lot of idle villagers. Look at that, 24 idle villagers. I think he's gonna come out here. Yep, that's what he's doing. This is a scrappy little game so far, to be honest. Some smaller battles. And look at this. So he knows where his villagers are, but can he really do anything about it is the real question. Relics are all out there. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. And there's the 5th one. No attempt to get the relics. You know, I'm sorry, but you can be in the championship final, but would it really have been too hard to make one monastery and take a sacred site? Think how much gold this would have, like how long he's had control of this middle. He would have had a lot of gold. He has all of the sacred sites essentially in his control. He's had map. Could grab all of these relics. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I see players do this. We'll see if DeMuslim goes for him later, maybe. But this would help. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think he's ready to take this. He needs some more siege. That's a lot of nested bees and Springalds, palace guards. That's gonna be scary for him. Look at this little choke. What an interesting map. What an interesting map. China has moved out to the eastern and western gold mines right now. Look at the villager count. 103 for Vortix, 117 for DeMuslim. DeMuslim is ahead on the villager game now. Imagine how his eco would look if he had all of these sacred sites and relics, though. I don't know. Yeah, they don't play enough delis, so they don't know how important they are. Okay, there we go. Mangonel shots coming down. But nested bees. Oh boy, those longbows were bunched up. And wow, this is a bad fight for DeMuslim. He just lost a lot of siege. Lost several longbows. This is looking pretty nice for Vortix. And that's a lot of palace guards just starting to add up. And longbows, like they'll do okay against palace guards, but they sure don't counter them. These are armored units. Oh boy, guys, could this be it? Vortix is pushing ahead. He is currently slaughtering DeMuslim's army, has plenty of Springalds, has plenty of nested bees, and is going to be on these military buildings very, very quickly here. Taking out the Springalds. This might be game, to be honest. DeMuslim is running back and being chased by his palace guards. We have siege units now working on some of the villagers. Oh boy, this almost all died there. He barely kept them alive. What does he have in store? I don't know what's gonna happen. This is looking really, really nice for Vortix. Going after that mangonel, I mean, I think this might be a good game, guys. After being pinned in his base the entire game, Vortix is just making an overwhelming push right now. Let's see if he's able to get it to the victory line. Keeping the mangonel alive by repairing, but the mangonel still does go down. Now some men-arms popping out as he gets in close proximity of these barracks, and DeMuslim holding on. I mean, these players are they ain't giving up from one little fight here. Even the villagers getting on the fun. Apparently, the secret weapon versus look at these. See that split there? The secret weapon versus nest of bees is villagers. Now those are some low HP villagers right now, but DeMuslim holding on there with the help of his peasants. They pulled it off. What a defense! I was worried for a second. I thought that the palace guards might just like siege in all these military buildings, but the Muslims ever out-kite them. Villagers need to raise, that's for sure. They've been fighting for villager rights for a long time. More nest of bees, but now we got an English. Hold on, and we got English. Wait, are these upgraded? Yeah, these man-arms heading on back right on top of. This is just what happened to China's siege, and now it's happening, or the English siege, and now it's happening to China's siege. Man-arms on top of them, trying to micro them back. Down it goes. And now DeMuslim has just wiped out China's siege units, so he can quickly repop them from the clock tower. Oh! Vortix taps out! I didn't know if it was quite GG yet, but apparently it was. He lost all of his siege units. And DeMuslim taking his first game in this series. The score will now be 1-1. It will be Vortix's map choice with, there we go, a DeMuslim English victory. I know one of his best civilizations, so I'm sure he's happy about that. Feels pretty confident. I wasn't even sure for a while there who was going to win that, but there we go. Vortix tapping out. Congratulations to DeMuslim. And we'll be heading into Game 3 of the SteelSeries Prime Cup Championship. See you in the next one.